Okay, so let me get this out the way. Whatever happens on the podcast happens, bro.
It was cool.
And whatever happens,
it's cool.
There's not going to be disrespect, but my production team does not like me.
You good. I am cooling. I just appreciate y'all, yo. Like,
bro, so we did start. Why are you looking at me? Yes or no? Did we start? Okay, we're good. Thank you.
Yes.
What you mean, yes? What? How you messed up the camera? No. You come on, bro. All right, so every time that I get to talking, you always cut me off, and I don't. You got one more time to do that, bro. In this week's episode of Keeping It a Blunt, I got a special guest. He's a very well-known artist, and I always do this when I have guests on my show, bro. I like to give flowers. I don't give a dang if it's just one flower or two, bro. What you're doing in this community and what you're doing for sound and music, period, I appreciate you.
Man, thank you for that, bro. Like, for real.
I definitely appreciate you.
Thank you so much, man.
So, I mean, I'm used to calling you by your original name, bro. Like, you kind of hit me with the.
It's all good. I had to tell people all the time. It's just IV.
IV.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I respect IV.
Right.
So let's. You're a music head, and I can see it very well, bro. Once, of course, I met you through Dip Terror. Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to the brothers.
Shout out to the brothers for sure, bro. This is how I met you the first time. They had their opening, the album drop release, and you performed that night. And me and the homies, we was like, who is this? And then, Dip Terror came on and just did a sweep, and I was just over heels that day. But then we bumped into you again when they had a performance, but you was on the ones and twos.
Yes, right.
And you were doing some sampling, and you did the sample that you spoke of earlier where Kanye and Pharrell was at a fashion show.
They were at Virgil's Memorial.
Bruh, and you could just see them it's like they can, I'm going to make a sample out of this. This is going, but you played that sample, and I was like, I know this. And so we looked, and we was like,
yeah.
So he's not just an artist, but you do the ones and twos, and bruh, I know your sample bag is insane. I know it. I know it is, bro. But this EP that you dropped back in 2025, I want to say it was in October. That 4-piece combo, bro, I appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Tesla is a driving vibe, for
Thank
sure.
you, dog.
Question mark? Bruh.
Thank you, man.
That EP was just now. And I like it. It's smooth. It's 4 songs. I like how, bruh, shout out to Max. Is Max on there?
Yeah, so he's drumming on Slide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang, Slide was
and
good
then
too.
Tesla is Deshaun Smith, another real prominent, well-known drummer here in Houston.
Okay, so from what the search that I've done on you, you're bringing in to me, or from what I've gathered, the jazz and the blues, you've combined it and made your own sound. I promise you, when I was listening to, I want to say it was Slide. When I was listening to it, I was like, why do I hear Andre 3000? Like, if he would have dropped an album today, this is what I expected to sound like.
Bless,
so,
man.
I mean, you perfected your own sound, and I appreciate it.
Thank you.
But let's go back to this album, bro. Where does your mind go when you create? Like, when it comes down to you and your creative space, like, what is your process like?
It changes all the time. The influences are different, because a lot of times, I really feel like we're channeling as musicians, especially once you tie into, really paying homage to the musicians that came before you.
Right.
Because if you love it, you study at the end of the day, and that's where the foundation kind of is. And so it's always studying. It's always trying to get better. It's always hearing things and going back and revising things. So it may be a bass line one day, or it may be programming drums the next day. It may be searching for samples one day, or it may be just me laying down keys and trying to kind of catch a vibe and a groove like that. But the inspiration hits from just different things, man. It could be waking up, giving honor and praise to the creator and just feeling like, yo, I need to do something in homage to show my appreciation, for the day, but for this life and for this gift.
So, I mean, is this like a everyday thing for you? Like when you wake up, like, do you just automatic, I appreciate you?
Bro, yes. This the first thing I do is I say the Fatiha, which is, the first surah in the Quran. But that surah is literally, a surah of thanks and appreciation. So it's the first thing I wake up with each morning and give that thanks and appreciation, and I go about my day. But it's also so, what they say in a lot of contexts is like you got to leave room for the creator, or God, to come in the room sometimes.
This is true.
And so it's like me making and reaffirming that pact with us in the morning and the first thing that I do. So I know when I'm going to the studio, we already tight. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing that we locked in. So you coming in with me. You know what I'm saying? Let's walk in. Whoever's up there that wishes to give me a little something today to help me on my way, I appreciate it. Whatever ancestors have passed on before, because honestly, bruh, I feel like it's like that, especially with musicians like myself who weren't trained. We taught ourselves everything. But like when you get into a certain flow and you really start connecting with your spirit, but also just the soul at the end of the day, man, you channel and you open yourself up and create, make yourself a vessel for things to be poured into, and so that you can give back, at the end of the day.
Wow.
So like literally I view it like that. I'm really trying to just pull myself out of the equation each time I create and let whatever needs to come in and deliver the message, deliver it through me. Like, bro, I don't know. I can go back to certain things I've done, and I'm like, how did you play this? How did you do this? You don't know how to do any of these things. You can't just sit inside of a jam session half the time and just get busy. But for some reason, each time you get into this studio, something connects. A spark hits, man. So I just try to stay as connected as I can.
Is there a way I know this is kind of far-fetched. Can I just be like in the corner when you in the studio? Just let me be in the corner and I won't say nothing. I'll turn my phone off and I just want to watch you just in your environment, in your zone, bro. Because here's how I know. This is what made me realize you're a music lover. And it's very rare. There's a lot of music lovers.
There's a lot of people that like music.
That is true.
There's not a lot of people that love music. It's a difference.
There is a difference. And this is how I knew. Because I do the same thing. It was one day, Dip Terror was playing a couple of tunes, bro. And most people, this is a good tune. But I could tell you shut your eyes and you went somewhere. And you just got really locked into the frequency that they were giving. And I was like, he's a music lover. I can see it. And he not only is he a music lover, but he appreciates good quality sound, bro. Yeah. And a lot of people don't go that far when it comes down to quality of music. True. So it's just like, man. So this is what made me like, okay, I gotta have you on the podcast, bro, because
I appreciate it.
You don't really I don't really bump into real music lovers. A lot of people say like, oh, I just love anything. I'm like, I have a certain taste of music that I like, and it's just, as long as you give me that sound, I appreciate sound, but as long as you give me that, I go to a different world, bro.
Word.
I wonder when you listen to music or when you are just catching a bass or catching a song or a drum set, like where does your mind go? Like where do you go when you listen to music?
Man, for me, it's all in the colors. Like I always forget the term. I mess it up all the time. Was it synesthesia? Whatever that is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, where you see basically sound and color.
Basically, yeah.
And for me, it's always really been about that. Like I've experienced it at such a young age, like certain chords bring me to tears or certain, things are very emotive for me because it's like you can tell when somebody's playing from a place spiritually.
Yeah.
And when they putting certain things in and when they bend things a certain way, rest in peace to D'Angelo. That's like my spirit animal. He's the reason I'm here talking to you right now. There would have been nothing without my introduction to him with the Jason's Lyrics soundtrack.
Ooh,
you will know.
Dang.
That joint. So he wrote that joint. I was wondering who wrote the song as a kid. I'm like, who wrote this song? When I found out it was him, my mom went and bought the Brown Sugar cassette tape.
Yeah.
And I was obsessed. I just sat in front of the speakers. I was probably like 9 years old. And I just remember sitting in front of the speakers and I'd play it every day.
Bruh.
I'd flip it over, play one side, flip it over, play the back. And she had to like literally pull me off. You need to eat. You need to do this. You need to live a life.
Yeah.
Like, get out of this speaker right now.
Bruh, he has a song called Heaven Must Be Like This.
That's an Ohio Players cover.
Oh my God,
yeah,
bruh.
Man.
I remember, I take it back. We was going to center and my granddad had this CD and he played the mess out. And that song came on and I was like, when I say this is a beautiful song like that, man, it was so beautiful. Like I could see what he's talking about. Like I like when artists can paint me a picture to where I can imagine what you're talking about. It's not a lot of people can do that.
But he was a channeler too.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
Most definitely. And he was one in a very special way, in my opinion, because of the fact that he was able to channel people that were still here, And he was able to pull from that type of energy, and the ancestors and people that had gone on and passed on before him. So when I'm listening to music, a lot of times it's communication and it's a language that's understood a lot of times. And, there are no words sometimes. Sometimes there are words, but most of it is wordless for me. I'm literally listening to the palette that they're laying the words over most of the time. And how that kind of pulls and tugs at the spirit. The biggest thing is always the impactfulness of making people feel something, but not forcing it in a way where like it's not genuine. I'm literally just putting out my interpretation of these feelings and these emotions.
Right.
And I hope that it connects with somebody else that understands that
can relate.
because it becomes a language thing,
I definitely agree. Like I like art. That's why I say I like quality of work. Like I understand that you want to go with the latest trend, but if you can give me something I can relate to that is good quality work, that's why I respect Kendrick when they was like, oh, he's been gone for 5 years. But look what quality work that he gives.
Yes.
Like that I appreciate that the most, especially if I can relate to it or you have my full attention.
Yes. Bruh. And people that take their time do amazing things.
Yeah.
They do
I definitely agree.
Amazing things if you just give them the time to do it.
Yeah.
But it's something to be said about an artist who can be selfish enough to take that time regardless if people want them to or not.
It's hard, bro.
Bro, D'Angelo gave 15 years between 2 albums.
Yeah, I know. I mean, shout out to the homie Mufasa, bro.
Yes, blessings.
You know what? I'm starting to realize I do say bro a lot, which is sad. I need to fix that because they've been saying, like, I think I'm going to put like a number count of how many times I said bro.
Drop a dollar.
Yeah, I know. But shout out to Mufasa.
Shout out to Mufasa.
Yeah. And us as me as a fan and a listener, I appreciate good quality work. But every time that I talk to Mufasa, when you gonna drop that album?
No,
where is it? Hey, what are you doing? When you going? But
I love the homie, but he is son. And I was supposed to hear this album like 2 months ago. It's done. I'm just letting you know.
I know.
Sorry, I didn't mean to let you count, but it's done.
But it's like, but he was like, you can listen to it. I was like, no, let me. I did it today. Nikki was like, we got some work, and I was like, let me be a fan, bro. When it comes out, I'll be there.
Yeah.
Let me be a fan. But us as fans, we need to appreciate these artists when they're creating and stop trying to press them. Like, get the song out. I need the song. Where the song at? When the album? It'll come out when it comes out, when it's ready. I don't want no rush production. I don't want nothing rush. It'll come out when it's ready. But us as fans, we need to respect these artists, especially for you to be an artist. I definitely want to say, bro, we need to respect what you got going on. If you don't want to put out nothing, if it's rush, I wouldn't want you to put it out. Like I wouldn't, because I take quality first.
Got to.
can I ask this? Do you feel, because I asked this not too long ago to a friend and they argued with me. Do you feel like music should be a love language?
It's not?
No, it's not part of the 7 love languages, not that I know of.
Who wrote the 7 love languages?
That's a good ass question.
Who is this person?
Who wrote that?
Whose authority? Like,
who wrote that?
Who made you the authority of love?
Did you write that? Because if you did, bro, you need to be popped. Like, because.
But what's the argument that it is not?
Well, they was saying like it's nothing that you can get. I need to delete this person, whoever said this. But they was like, it's something that you can't share. And I was like, yeah, you can. They was like, well, you can't touch it. I was like, yeah, you can. And they was like, well, if you tell me that your love language is music, I don't fit that description. I was like, you need to get up out my face because you don't. This is again, music lover and somebody that just likes music. But they was like, yeah, I don't think music should be a love language. That's not how it works. And I was like,
to each his own. Okay. Because we're all in different places and we all have a completely different relationship with it. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel bad for people who don't feel like it's a love language.
Because you're missing out.
Because it's literally the original language. We started with grunts, claps, and cymbals to begin talking to each other. Ain't nobody had no words. Dang. We had to get on drums first to communicate across villages.
This is true.
So,
dang, that is true.
Whether you asking for war, you asking for resources.
You're using music to do it.
Dude, anytime you watch film, period, it may only have 3 songs in it, but if you're watching especially a romance,
there's going to be a song in playing it. It brings the picture to life.
Period. And I feel like, and not to get upset at anybody that doesn't appreciate music in that way. Okay. Because it's not a part of everybody's life in the same magnitude. You know what I'm saying? True. So for some of us, it's the thing that got us through. It's the thing that made us us. It's the thing that always tied us together, but it is like our lifeline when we needed it. You know what I'm saying? Some of us remember every album because we remember exactly where we were when it dropped.
Dang, that is true.
We remember songs because we smell something, we taste something. There's a reminder of a period in time. And that ties us in a way that like a lot of things can't, so communicating with somebody like me and my wife, like we communicated through sending each other songs first. That was our court. That's how we courted each other. We went back and forth. Let me test your knowledge. What you got?
Man, I love, bro. That's, if I've ever found a chick that is like, because I have a hard time expressing myself, but I can always find a song that can tell you exactly how I feel, word for word. Like, let me find a chick that can do the same. Oh,
man, God bless you, brother. Right now, Lord have mercy.
It's tough. I already know.
And I feel so blessed, you know what I'm saying, to have that grace laid upon me from the Creator, to be able to be in position to accept a person like that when I saw them and came around and not miss out on that blessing. Yeah. But bruh, man, music not a love language?
That is insane.
That is sad to even say.
Like I tried not to get mad.
But the fact that they wrote 7 of them and did not include music
is insane to me.
It was the only thing that was loved more than God.
Dang. Yeah, that's true.
With the devil. And so he didn't cast nobody else out, but he cast the minister of music down. Hey, you can't hold this over me.
Yeah.
You cannot love this more than you love me. It's the same in Islam now, as I was telling you. It's the reason why it's viewed as haram, because, it's a spirit in this thing.
It is.
It's a spirit. And that spirit has the ability to build and destroy. And a lot of times, man, that's a heavy responsibility to undertake as an artist, especially a musician. But like, if you love it, man, like, bro,
you're gonna go as far as you want.
The sacrifices that you don't even. Yeah, cool. I'll sleep outside. Yeah, I'll be homeless for a little bit. I'll have the lights off. I'll figure out how to make that bread. It's all good. Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
You're gonna make it work, especially, bro. That's why I tell people, I talk to Deterra all the time. I'll be like, bro, I see that y'all do this from music. I met Nicki first.
Word.
He was doing a Pharrell tribute. He hit a note on that guitar, bro, and I damn near wanted to cry, bro, because I was like, bro, like I needed this. And then he backdoored it with, shout out to Nicki, bro. I'm trying to keep it cool. He played Kendrick Lamar "Sing About Me" on the guitar, bro. That and I just sat there. I was filming. I got a little glimpse of it, and I put my phone down, and I just
you have to.
And that was the first day I met Nicki, and I shook his hand. And I was like, "Thank you. I needed this. Like I needed." And he was like, "I don't know what I did to give whatever I gave you, but I mean, I was like, bro, I can tell your passion for music is strong as hell.
Like, music is a love language.
It is, bro. And whoever said that, I say this on the podcast all the time, and I'm gonna, keep it a blunt. The person that said that music shouldn't be a love language, go to the closet, move that dress to the side, find a tie, choke yourself. But look, I'm gonna ask my next question. I'm sorry, bro. I love music too much.
Yo, so, I feel you.
Let me ask this. Okay, so one, I like hot takes. I like to stir the pot just a little bit.
Okay.
I got one question, but I'm gonna wait for a good episode to come out. But what is your music hot take? Like, what do you feel like is? I mean,
okay. And this, I'm just choosing my words wisely.
Oh, facts.
So, there's a book by David Byrne called "How Music Works." David Byrne from the Talking Heads.
Why do I know that?
Rock band, kind of like a proto punk band from back in the day. They had a bunch of hits. What was it? Oh, dude. It's so many songs.
Yeah.
But anyway, in his book, he speaks about the period in which we went through this transition of nobody accepting new and amateur talent into music.
Right.
You had to be amazing. You had to be ridiculously good for anybody to even accept you, to take you on as a student, or to give you an opportunity back in the day. Like, you had to be good.
Yeah.
There was no you not being good. Because if you're not good, you're not there.
Fact.
However, what David Byrne also speaks to in that book is the fact that without those amateurs, nothing would ever move forward. Because you got to have somebody who's learning in each generation in order to push the needle forward to do something that hasn't been done. They have to not have a frame of reference. So when trap music comes along and they're pissed at these kids and these SoundCloud rappers, it's because they did something that you didn't do.
Dang.
That had never been done before.
That is true.
You know what? No, I'm not going to stay in this pocket. I'm going to go all around this beat. I'm going to jump off the side of the fucking building. I'm going to get back up on a bungee cord. I'm going to hop back on this beat. And then I'm going to slide it to the homie and he going to do his same thing.
Yeah.
Like, none of that had been done before. It's innovation in the moment. Right. And no, it didn't sound fucking perfect. It just got here.
Exactly.
You know? Now, my thing is this. There was a point in time where there had to still be a certain amount of work done, even if you was an amateur, to get yourself up to par to even release music.
Right.
Yeah, these kids weren't perfect when they were first releasing their songs. Soulja Boy was still sitting in there making his own beats, recording his own songs, making his own dances, setting his own fashion trends. He was literally doing his own thing top to bottom.
True.
Now, with that being said, it opened up the door for a lot more of what I consider a minimalist sound. And I wouldn't even call it simplistic because of the fact that nursery rhymes essentially made some of the first pop hits. They were literally looking at the same scale. Oh, cool. This is how you write Mary Had a Little Lamb. We're just going to flip this, and invert this. Next, we got a pop song. Boom, we out of here.
Yeah.
But when it keeps going and technology starts to catch up and advance and make things easier and easier and more accessible, people, we are just predispositioned to inevitably become lazy. You know what I'm saying? in our endeavors sometimes because it becomes too easy. Everybody sees the bright lights, but if you can just go buy it off of Amazon, you're just gonna buy it off of Amazon. You're not gonna go and try to figure out how they were created, what went into them, why they shine so brightly, what created the luminescence in the first place. So, we're in an era now where we're faced with AI. It's literally going and copying everything that we've ever created, and it's funny that they say it's creating its own music. It's not. It's creating a mixture of music that's already been created.
True.
There are no notes you can play that have not been played before. There's pretty much no chord outside of like dissonant chords that you can play that haven't been played before. You just rearranging shit each time.
That is.
Can I curse? I'm sorry about that.
No. Yeah, you're good, bro. Keep it a blunt. That's how we move.
But my biggest thing right now is just, now it's at a point where, why do you want to make music if all you have to do is tell something else to do it? Why do you want to do this? There's no passion. You just want to be popular. And I understand the popularity aspect of music. Yeah. However, the inevitability of what it's going to become, there's always going to be a split because there always has been. Bebop was created as the answer to white musicians stealing jazz music. They said, okay, cool. We'll create some music that you can't play, that you can't keep up with. Right. And then we're going to push the needle again. You know what I'm saying?
And got away with it.
Bruh. And then they still trying to keep up with that shit now.
That
is still
true.
Can't. But each time we've had to innovate and create a new language. So in terms of like hot take, it's just, people need to learn how to fall in love with being students and being passionate about things again. Dang. Like, loving the process speaks so much to a person's maturity because of the fact that you're allowing yourself to grow in a place where they're just pushing you to advance before you have any of the tools.
I think that's the problem. Like, people don't respect the process. Like, they want to, and I had to learn this lesson late, but I'm glad I learned it. Like, there's a process to everything. You got to respect it. There's always room for improvement, touche, but there's a process that you got to respect it every time. Because if you don't and you try to rush it, it's not going to work. And it's not going to be good. Can I ask, people that do use AI, do you feel, can they be called a creator? I wouldn't call them that, me personally.
I'll put it like this. I'd say there's a way to use it as a musician or as an artist that still allows you to create. Like having, hey, it's not necessarily letting it do the work, but say, for instance, if I need to create a reference and I can sing, but I need myself to sound like a girl for this reference, or a woman or a female, and singing that in and letting AI do that for me. Cool. I might go get somebody later on. The AI voice might work out. Why am I not conflicted about that? I just sang this. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Whatever I'm putting in is something that I personally added. Now, when I get down to just prompting and telling it, hey, sound like this, I want something that does this and put this here, at the end of the day, but I don't know how to do any of that, it's just going to find ways to do what it already does, but it's not creating, it's just curating. It's just bringing things together that already exist. So there are great curators out there. People curate very well, but a creator,
that's a different world.
The creative is a different world, bro, because you're allowing all the mistakes to be there. You're allowing yourself to learn from the mistakes. When you got AI, there's no mistake. And that's where you lose the humanity, in my opinion, because of the fact that you don't allow it to fuck up. Right. Because then you can't, there's nothing to learn. It doesn't care that it fucked up.
Here, take what I give you and go on about your business.
Go on about your business. Yeah. This is exactly what you asked for. Yeah. But when you get in there and you start really digging in as a creator, especially like a musician, and you realize, oh man, but if I bend this chord up this way, this creates a whole different move from where I was originally. Yeah, I know y'all played it like this, but if I reharm this little section right here,
it sounds so much better.
Bro, Celebration by Kool and the Gang and I Wanna Be Your Lover by Prince are the same song. Reharmonized.
Did not know that.
This is same.
No. Oh my God, it is.
It's the same joint.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Bro, but he, I think it was Robert Cool Bell that told that story. And it's just, there was no AI then. It was like, oh, I like this. But he wouldn't have known that I Want to Be Your Lover was a jam. But making it into a party anthem for celebration, no one would have heard that.
That is true.
And a computer couldn't have done that. AI wouldn't have been like, oh yeah, let me create this song, but in a celebratory way, reflip and reharmonize the chords so that I evoke this emotion.
It won't do that.
No,
I don't think it would do that at all.
No, man. And you can't program it to do that. It literally only has what we give it.
I did not know that. I'm mad I can't get that out my head. I did not know that.
Yeah, bro. Nah.
You know what? Me and the homie, we was
talking. That's why Pharrell kept getting in trouble.
Ooh,
all Pharrell do is interpolate. That's all he do. Pharrell will pull a song that this generation don't know, don't listen to no more. He'll interpolate that song real quick, whether he jacking the bass line or jacking the chords or reharming the chords, and he'll make a whole new song. The only time he ain't get away with it was Blurred Lines.
Ooh, wait.
Marvin Gaye Estate sued him.
On Blurred Lines?
Yeah, got to give it up.
Okay, yeah, you are right. I didn't.
Yo, bro, it's the same joint. Everybody get up. And he even put it in. You know what I'm saying? Gotta give it up. Everybody get up. Bro, he knows. But I say that also because he's a master at it. He's a master at it. He has hit records. Nobody even realizes, oh, took this bass line from here. Oh, this is this chord progression from here. He just changed that last chord. You know?
Yeah. I think that's me and the homies, we were just talking about it earlier. I want to say the other day, like, it's funny how we took samples from old songs from back in the day, and now this generation is using our songs to make new songs today.
Samples from samples.
I remember when I seen Missy Elliott go to the Super Bowl, and they was like, oh, this is a new artist. I was like, y'all, what? What?
New?
That hurt my soul that day. I was like, I cannot believe that, bro. But it's funny how they say that the saying is true. It's funny how history repeats itself.
It does, man. And it's bound to until somebody breaks the mold again, until somebody just does something completely different that nobody's expecting.
Would that person be you?
Man, it is me.
Like, I like that answer.
I say that in the sense of like, it is me, and it should be anybody that wants to create from a genuine place. You should want to break the mold. You should want to be you. You should want your own stamp on this thing when you leave, you know, and you should want to have your own fucking sound.
Yeah.
That's what it was about, you know? And that's the thing with AI. AI ain't got no style. Like, it ain't got no sound. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody else's sound that it has to use to create a sound at the end of the day.
Genuine at all.
Yeah, so, you know, I'd say more than anything, I only say that even not in a pompous way, but to say it more so that everybody should aspire to sound like themselves. Like, everybody should aspire to that.
It not just sound like yourself. It shouldn't be hard to be yourself. Like, it should not be hard at all. Like, and if people don't accept it, I mean, it's not for everyone.
Bro, but in different cultures, you get chastised for that shit.
That is true.
Talk about Ye. You can't be the black kid in the back of the class painting your fingernails and drawing and shit. They don't know what's wrong with you. Oh, but the next thing you making Jesus walks and everybody, now you're not crazy anymore.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, man, now you're not a weirdo anymore.
Controversial moment. Then he came, bro, that was such a controversial
moment. But he was willing to take the risk.
And bruh.
Over and over again.
Every time. That's why I feel like.
Not speaking about his latter, but.
I mean, hey, Ye is Ye.
Ye is Ye.
But I mean, that Ye at that time, man, what a time, bro. I say it all the time, bro. These kids don't know. They will never experience Kanye like we did. And y'all missed it.
The first Glow in the Dark tour, bro, like the whole.
I hate that I did not go on that tour. I hate that I did not go on that tour because I know it was a time.
Next level, dog.
Bro.
Anybody never heard no black person sample fucking what you call it? Daft Punk?
And got away with it.
Got away
and,
with it.
Hit. Classic hit on top of that. Bruh. That I tell people all the time, me and the homies, we argue all the time, what is Kanye's best album?
That's a hard one, man. Because there's a lot that I love, but I feel like everybody gonna have a different one. But I don't feel like it's one answer. Because I feel like he caught people at different periods and different points. You know?
Can I ask you what was his best production album?
That only he produced, or after he got all the contributions? Because remember, man, like there was a point in time where Jeff Bashir, if I'm not mistaken, the keyboardist showed up around Graduation, if I'm not mistaken. But I think there's sprinkles of him on what you call it? Not College Dropout, Late Registration.
Yeah.
Because Kanye wasn't playing them keyboards.
I seen a documentary of him playing, and I was like, I don't think he was playing these keys like that. Like, I think you were still in the process of learning it. I think he was in the process, but just master like that, not yet. But I mean,
well, best produced album. I have my favorite Ye album, and nobody's gonna agree with me. It is completely fine, but it's still Yeezus for me. Wow.
Talk about timing.
Wow.
Talk about timing.
Wow.
How did that answer come out? And that worked out in your favor. That worked out in your freaking favor.
Dude.
It's a tough one. I'm not going to argue with you, and some would agree. But if I'm saying album, for me, give me Graduation. Because when Flashing Lights came out, that changed my life.
Bro, I feel you.
I was in high school, backpack, hoodie on, and Flashing Light, the production on there, the strings on there. Yeah. Like that. He came out a long time ago. I'm finna tell my age. VH1, he did a performance there. Yeah. Where it was called VH1 Storytellers. Yeah. He did the song, and at the end, he kind of explained why he made that song or the story behind the song. And I saw that on TV. This wasn't no record. He played this mug live on TV, and the stories that he had behind each song, I was like, Yeah. But when he did Flashing Lights, bro, like, that album did something to me, bro. Like, I don't know what happened, bro, that album did something. So definitely shout out Ye, bro. And you brought up Pharrell. When I say, if someone asked me what is my favorite album, In My Mind by Pharrell. Ooh. In My Mind. Because
you remember, you caught out of My Mind too, right?
Excuse me? What? Out of My Mind?
The flip that Questlove did to all the songs.
No.
You don't know about that?
Hold on. Don't play with me, bro, because
there's a whole live version of that album.
Really?
Yes. Charlie Wilson extended cuts, like, son. That version? Look it up on YouTube. I'm sure it's still on.
Don't you for real? Like, this is the thing.
Bro, I'm an audiophile. They're in my hard drive.
Man, you are a music head. I did not. What? And it's called what?
I think it's Out of My Mind.
I'm gonna find it.
Same album cover art, but he literally went to Questlove and he was like, "Look, I want to make a live version of this." It never came out. No official release.
Really? That's probably why I didn't know nothing about it.
No official release, so it only existed on the internet. But man, when you had to wait for things back in the day, it was such an exhilarating feeling. So when you first started to get people doing like their own like videotaping themselves, and you're getting to see inside people's studios and things like that. Questlove was like, during this period, early 2000s, mid 2000s, he was that dude. He was in everybody's session. He was drumming on everybody's joints, but he was carrying a VHS camcorder around with him everywhere. And so you were seeing him in some of these sessions. He might just be him in a drum booth, but it's for Pharrell or it's for Robin Thicke or it's for whoever. But he videotaped almost that whole thing, and then Pharrell scrapped it.
Why? I wonder why he do that.
Bro, you know, people get excited for periods of time, and then, especially once you get busy, it's out of sight, out of mind for certain people.
True.
You know?
True. I got one for you, bro. Finish this sentence. My music is
timeless.
Damn, you took no time to answer that. What makes you say that?
Man, because going back to channeling, bro, that's beyond time. You know, like there's certain things. This is why people still love funk music. It's why Bruno Mars has a career, because there's certain things that stick, and they stick for a reason.
True.
You know, funk is timeless. Soul is timeless. You know, I hope jazz becomes timeless in the way that it's coming back right now.
It is, and it's coming back strong.
They're going to have to do something with R&B music, but it's only because they're not paying attention to the right people and putting the right people up there right now.
Yeah.
Because everybody writing the same goddamn stories. I know goddamn well all y'all ain't living the same motherfucking life. I know you're not.
You know how boring that would be?
God, but it sounds like they are.
Yeah, that is
It
true.
sounds like they are. It sounds like they're all living in Los Angeles and they're all doing the same things. Like...
That sounds boring.
It is, bro. Go read a book. Bro, go study some poetry. Up your vocabulary. Talk about something. Go have a near-death experience. Something.
Outside and touch some grass.
Bruh, ground yourself. Like, damn, there's certain artists you like, this is the third album with you talking about the same people.
Mm-hmm.
How? But you got people that are like that. You know what I'm saying? And they just ruminate, and so their entire lives go in circles, and they need artists too.
What are you doing?
He been flying around,
bruh. Just kill it. You hate me. Okay, then he gonna break down.
Dang, it's coming down. It's coming back towards you. It's by your arm. I saw it.
Y'all hate me. Who let this mosquito in here?
I'm gonna get him, yo.
He said I'm gonna get him.
If he come by my way, he's done.
Did you just, what was that? Again.
Got him. Oh, no, he didn't.
Did you not get him? So we finna have a whole session of us trying to kill a mosquito. Remember that off of, what anime was that when he was trying to kill a mosquito by his hands? One Punch?
One Punch.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah. Classic.
All right, so at the end of each episode, bro, got these deck of cards.
Okay.
You'll pull a card. I'll pull one. I'm going to let you choose. Either the card that you pulled is my question or the card that you pulled is your question. How you want to
go? A question that I have to answer?
Mm-hmm.
If I pull it?
Yeah, if you pull it. Or if you pull it, you can ask me that question that you pulled.
Okay. How do I want to start? I'll ask you the question first.
Okay. All right. So we do this. We'll pull a card. We'll ask the question and then see where it goes, man.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna let you choose out of that.
Anywhere in the stack?
Don't matter. Pick this. Your choice. And then I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna give you. Pick this one. Hopefully, it's not a weird one.
Bro, this one already looks strange.
I mean, you never know, man. Because the last few episodes I did, and I had to answer these questions, the audience done found some stuff out about me that I was not ready for them to know. But all right, so how you want to go? You want to answer that question that you got? Or you want me to answer it? Ooh.
Yeah, I ask you.
Oh, all right, that's cool. All right, come on.
What's one thing you would say to a person who broke your heart?
That's funny because okay, so one, I did an episode and someone pulled that card.
Damn, and you answering it again.
Yes.
Man, we got to shuffle that deck better.
Yeah, I know. Let's pull another card because that.
Yeah, if you answered that one already.
Yeah, I've already answered that one, and that episode ain't came out yet. God
we're gonna pull another card.
All right, pull it.
I'm gonna close my eyes. Hold on.
Yeah, do your thing.
Okay.
All right, we're good. Take two.
All right. You ready?
All right, what you got?
Tell a story of a time you felt betrayed.
God dang, I'd rather answer the first question.
Bruh. They just hitting you. They just hit you.
A time that I felt betrayed. Dang. We got to take these cards out these episodes, bro. There was a time I felt betrayed. This person gonna hate me for it, but it's true. I wasn't on my spiritual journey yet, and this person was already on their spiritual journey, and I was with this person. I was with her for some years. I fell in love with this person, and she didn't like the relationship that I had with the Lord upstairs. She didn't like it. She didn't. I wasn't going to churches like that. I was young, bro. I was living my life to the fullest. I was doing whatever, saying whatever, and not that whole 9 yards. She hit me with, if you don't have a better relationship with the Lord upstairs, me and you are breaking up, and you got 3 months to do it.
Dang.
And
with the time.
With the time.
Wow.
And I was like, I thought you would love me for me and accept me for who I am. Am I on my spiritual journey? But that I'm not on that journey yet. Yeah. I know it's coming, but I told her, but I enjoy being who I am. And you want me to change who I am at your time. So she left. And after she left, I was like, damn, that freaking sucks, bro. Like, you can't accept me for who I am right now. Though I'm not on the same page as you, I'm not on the same journey as you. But instead of working with me, you gave me a timeline. And if I didn't fix it, you would leave. And you left anyway before I can even get it, even a thought to even fix it.
If you don't mind me asking, how old were y'all?
Man, I was young, but she was older than me. I want to say she was 7 years older than me. But she was, she's lived life. At that time, I was young. I was fresh out of college. And I'm talking, I want to say I was like a good cold 20, 25, 26.
That makes sense.
So I'm still learning myself. I'm still trying to figure out who I am, what am I supposed to be, what am I supposed to do. I'm still on that journey. But she was like, nah, if you don't have a better relationship with God, I'm gone. It sucks, but I get it. And I felt betrayed. But how I was raised and how I am today, bro, I forgave that person. I've moved on. Yeah. Like, I got to. But that was a tough moment, bro. Dang, I keep saying, bro. But it was a tough moment, and it was a life lesson. And one thing I've learned about life, you live and you learn. Death is kind of, I look at it as a curse, but what you do with your life is up to you. And whatever journey you're supposed to take, you'll take it. And shout out to Pharrell. He said it best. Whatever God has for you, he gonna see to it that you go through that. I respect that to the fullest. So if it wasn't my time to go through that journey, then I'll go through it when it's on his time. I'm on his time, not mine.
Most definitely.
Dang, these chords, bro.
Hey, man. No, but you spilling real.
Hey, that's a fact. Good. That's a fact. What is one goal you hope to achieve before you pass away? I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Because I really had to think about that.
You got a lot going for yourself, bro.
And then I'm just not coming out of this what I would consider harmful mentality at times, which is a long time ago. There was this, I don't even remember who said it. There's a guy that I was reading about, and he was like, surpass your goals without recognizing them, so that you never have any reason to look back. However, never giving yourself any flowers and never like sitting down and like saying, hey, I finally got to this. We finally did this. Bro, it wears on you. It wears on you a lot. But it's wild because it's a double-edged sword, because it also keeps you in the game. It keeps you sharp. It keeps you hungry.
But it comes with a cost.
Bro, it does. So honestly, I just hope I live to see my grandkids, bro. Like, straight up.
That's a big deal for you. Why is that important to you?
Because, and excuse me, I lost my dad when I was 24. So, like, he doesn't know his grandkids. They don't know. You know, I'm teaching them everything about this man that's been gone for such a long time. But I know what it was like when I didn't have that person there starting at 24. You know what I'm saying? And didn't have that frame of reference. And so now being able to be there for my son means so much.
Yeah.
But then also, me and his mother live very realistic lives in the sense of like, hey, bro, we hustled. We worked hard to get here.
Yeah.
We still working hard to maintain everything, but we doing this so that we can show you that you can do whatever you want to do.
To the fullest.
To the fullest. I just want to keep myself healthy enough to see my kids have kids, yo.
Dang.
Like, honestly, this journey isn't even for me. Like, I just want to be able to go and perform and make amazing shit. My family can have the money and reap all the financial benefits of it, as long as I get to just keep doing me. And I know I can keep doing me if the house is taken care of,
Dang.
if the fam is taken care of, if I can know that I can get off the road and I got a kitchen to go to cook food, a bed to lay in. Because I was in positions where like I didn't have that at times.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So having been through a period in your life where you don't have none of that and then getting it,
it's a difference.
You never, I can't, I'm not letting this go. I know what it felt like to not have none of this stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dang. I appreciate that answer, bro. That was a good one. I'm not gonna hold you.
It took a long time to get there.
I know. Bro.
At one time, I'd be like, shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure I make $1 million.
Hey, man. But I said this a few episodes back, and when I say I agree, the homie Don Tolliver came out with a song, and he quoted like 3 cars that he has, and the homie sent it to him. He was like, "Man, you got all these cars. How does it feel?" I don't care. Mm-hmm. Well, he was like, if I want to flex, my flex is seeing everybody on my table eat. Like, if I can see everyone live their dreams and do what they want to do, and they pass that to their kids, and they do what they want to do, and it just go down generation after generation, that's my flex.
Yes, sir.
Is to see everybody in my camp eat. And not just in my camp, just people I bump into, period. Like, bro, I never want you to lose. I definitely want to see you I want to see you see your grandkids. I want to see that. I just want my camp to win stress-free, do what they love, and pass the ball to their kids. I'm a huge fan of passing the ball. I speak about it all the time.
You gotta pay it forward, man.
So with me saying that, if there's a 16-year-old that see you, that just saw you perform, and he walked up to you and say, "Hey, you have inspired me. I want to be an artist." What is one advice that you would give him to start?
Never stop being a student. Never fall out of love with being a student. Always love learning. Have a fervent desire to want to learn and grow, because being able to pass along information, man, that's currency that money can't buy, bro. Like that's more important than gold or any building anybody could put their name on, is being able to pass along info.
Yeah.
You know, but being a fervent student is literally how we all got here, you know, and it's how we stay in the game of always saying we don't know nothing. Both my band members, I'm like 10 to 12 years older than both of them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm learning, and I've learned so much from them, being humble enough to be under their tutelage. You know what I'm saying? And humbling myself to say, yo, you don't know everything. You know, you still got so much. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's more than okay. It's beautiful. Yeah. We get so caught up in wanting to know everything all the motherfucking time that, you know, we don't realize what we don't take into ourselves to be able to give back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And there's so much information we miss out on assuming we already know it.
Which is insane to me.
It's insane.
Like, I can't stand people that say there's no room for, I already know it all and there's no more room to learn. What? There's always room to learn something else. I try my best to learn something. Today, you gave me my lesson of things I didn't know. And I was like, dang, appreciate you. And one thing I can say about you, bro, and I don't know if anyone has ever pointed it out, and this is something I'm currently seeking. and I'm a fan of peace. I'm a huge fan of peace, and your level of peace speaks very loud. Like, and I'm on the journey to get to that point of there's so many different levels of peace. It really is, and a lot of people don't know, but I can see yours, and man, it's cool on that side, isn't it?
Man, I'm just reflecting, right? Like at the end of the day, like I'm a reflection of the community that keeps me like this, that keeps me in this place. Like I can be this way because of the support, you know what I'm saying, and because of the love at the end of the day. And like without that, nah. I remember the chaos that was my youth, bruh. Like
I'm cool on that.
Ridiculous, man, ridiculous. But there came a point in time in my life where I just got tired of fighting. I got tired of like being angry all the time. I got tired of complaining so much, you know?
Yeah.
So when that time came, I just made a decision, like I'm gonna get on this journey, because that journey is every day. It doesn't never stop. You know, you never get off. You get in traffic, you want to curse somebody out.
Man.
But do I ever want to shoot anybody? No.
Hell no. It don't go that far.
Bruh, but you got folk out here.
But you gonna catch this finger.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You'll catch this finger real quick.
You'll catch the finger.
Rear view mirror. Look for it. I might wave after too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm hungry. It's hot.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on right now.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. I'm trying to get home. It's a 12-hour shift, you know. But I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for taking the time out to get on the pod, bro. It's definitely a good conversation. I like talking I love talking about music, man.
Yeah, bro.
It's such a good feeling, especially when somebody gets it.
Man, but I appreciate you because of what you're doing and the way that you're doing it, and how number one, committed, but then also, man, from even talking to Diptera and other people, you know, that I've met that like know you.
Yeah.
Bruh, you really are about your community. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes like you don't even know how much it means to be asked to sit down and just have a conversation about music with somebody else that's as passionate as you are. Where y'all geeking out and going on. Bro, we have these nerd out conversations in private all the time.
Yeah.
You know? But I feel like there's so many of us out there still that are still looking for ways to connect, and they don't know who to go to, where to listen, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you're providing now that next, you know what I'm saying, opening and that next, you know, place for them to be welcomed into, to have these conversations, be like, you know what? I fuck with him. His whole aesthetic, everything that he does. I remember being this kid, bro. This is a child's heart right here, man.
It is. I like to create. I never want to forget where we came from, because we came a long way.
Yeah.
But I mean, the GameCube, Jay Dilla, like, we've come a long way to get to where we are now. But don't forget, like, I'm gonna remind you every time. I hate to say it, but I appreciate you coming on the podcast, bro. Love you to the fullest.
As well.
I appreciate you
as well.
I cannot wait to see what your journey looks like from here on out.
Oh,
I'm waiting. But this EP, hey, put that on. Yeah.
I gotta go back, bro. The fact that Question, it was one of your joints, is so crazy. And I'll say this as a little aside, and it's probably the first time I'm saying this like in a recording.
Okay.
This dude's gonna get pissed off. He's not gonna get pissed off.
It's okay.
He'll be fine.
He'll be all right.
But my collaborators, you know, and my friends, especially in the music community, like, bruh, we pass music to each other all the time.
Yeah.
And sometimes you really gotta prove what you're doing by just doing it.
Right.
And this EP probably is the first time I'm doing this much rapping in a long time. But it was on purpose because of the fact that I was still in this period where I was uncomfortable with my voice.
Really?
Singing. Yeah. And so it changed my direction, but with the EP, question mark came when I said, fuck it. They're going to hear this voice.
And go for it.
And I had to give 4 tracks to give them the taste and the feel because of the fact that the album that we're working on, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. So that song was you jumping out on faith.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And you landed
Man, thank you, bro.
You landed that mug, bro. Oh
thank you, man.
God, that was such a good song.
Because at the end of the day, bro, I'm a soul and R&B kid at heart. You know what I'm saying? I came from the cloth of hip hop, you know, because it raised me. Took me around the world as well, you know, mashallah. But like, you know, I told you, it started with D. It started with D and Erica. Like, because they reminded me of Roy Ayers. They reminded me of Stevie Wonder. They reminded me of Roberta Flack, you know, and they reminded me of Shaka Khan when they came out. So I'm like, this is familiar because my parents got these records. But y'all like doing this now. Yeah. And then y'all blending hip hop with it. So it's damn near like I'm listening to a sampled record as I'm listening to y'all, but these are live instruments.
It is.
Changed everything,
I appreciate live instruments so much, bro.
Bro, being unafraid to just play sometimes. You gotta let it out. It's not gonna be perfect, but the more that you do it, the better you learn to express yourself and the more you can get the message across, bro.
You know, we should end it right there, bro. That was a good way to end it. I like that one. Thank you.
Thank you, dog. Like, I'm just sitting up here talking. All this is coming from the creator, man. Like, I just love, like, again, being able to share energy. Thank y'all, for real, for everything this evening. It's much appreciated.
I appreciate y'all, man. You get on my nerves, but I appreciate y'all, bro. I really do. I really do. Don't look at me like that. Oh, you just want to act innocent. Then you want to wave the bear. Okay, cool. That'll be it on this week's episode. Much love. Y'all keep it a blunt and keep it peaceful.
Peace.